A single man made a superpower like America see stars in broad daylight. In 2013, he stole more than 1 million top-secret documents from the United States and exposed them to the world. Since then, for the past 11 years, he has remained America's most wanted criminal. However, despite causing such a massive loss to the American government, today the world sees him as a hero. But why? How did he steal the top-secret documents of the world's leading security agency? Why did he leak them? And how has he managed to evade America's grasp even after all this? Welcome once again, viewers, to ASTV's videos. The morning of June 6, 2013, brought a huge disaster for the American government. The Guardian and the Washington Post published a series of reports containing the raw details of the National Security Agency, NSA's top-secret documents. These documents not only shocked Americans but also mobile users worldwide when they discovered that the US government had been secretly monitoring every mobile user. These documents exposed PRISM, a classified NSA program that authorized the US government to access the data of millions of Verizon customers. Verizon is a mobile operator in the United States, just like security agencies in India and Pakistan. These leaked documents revealed that the NSA had hacked the computers of Hong Kong and China's military, tapped the phone of Angela Merkel, who was then the Chancellor of Germany, and that Britain's Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, was running a program to monitor its citizens. The documents even contained conversations between the NSA and GCHQ, where they were discussing ways to deceive people and conduct propaganda. Initially, no one knew who had leaked these documents, or whether they were even real because news agencies are not obligated to disclose their sources. However, just 3 days later, a man stepped forward and took responsibility for leaking these top-secret documents. Edward Snowden, a 29-year-old high school dropout. Snowden began his career in the US military, but after just 1 year, he was discharged and took a job as a security guard at the University of Maryland in 2005. Although he wasn't great at academics, his computer skills were so exceptional that the CIA hired him. After spending a few years with the CIA, in 2009, American tech giant Dell hired him. At the time, Dell had a contract to upgrade the National Security Agency's computer systems, and Snowden was assigned to this project. Initially, he was just a supervisor, but later, he became a cyber strategist. Up until this point, Edward Snowden was considered a valuable asset for both the CIA and NSA. So what happened that made these very agencies call him a traitor? The turning point in Snowden's journey from a cyber strategist to a traitor came when he discovered something shocking. While operating and upgrading the NSA's computers, Snowden found out that the National Security Agency had the power to access the personal data of any mobile user. At first, he thought these records might belong to international criminals. But soon, he realized that these were not criminals but ordinary, law-abiding American citizens. Around the same time, a debate on intelligence gathering was taking place in the US Congress. American politician Ron Wyden asked the director of the NSA, James Clapper, a direct question in front of Congress. Does your agency collect data on American citizens? This session was broadcasted live on national television. James Clapper lied openly, saying, "No, our job is only foreign intelligence." Edward Snowden, watching his director lie so blatantly on TV, was shocked and furious. Just 3 days later, he resigned from Dell, where he had been earning a $200,000 annual salary. In 2013, after quitting Dell, he joined Booz Allen Hamilton, a company that worked with the US military, CIA, and NSA. There too, he was assigned to an NSA project, The National Security Agency later stated that Snowden had stolen so many files from their system that estimating the exact number was impossible, but it could be more than 2 million. But how did Edward Snowden manage to steal top-secret files from a highly secure agency without anyone noticing? Surprisingly, he didn't use any complex hacking tools. He did it all with a simple USB drive. But how? First, in normal offices, USB drives are banned due to the risk of data theft. Secondly, in any company with confidential data, not every employee has access to it, let alone a place like the National Security Agency, where security was airtight. Before executing his plan, Edward Snowden carefully planned his escape and took advantage of his location. Since he was hired by Booz Allen Hamilton for an NSA project, he was stationed in Hawaii, which was 5,000 miles away from the NSA's headquarters in Maryland. Hawaii is 6 hours behind Maryland, which meant that by the time Snowden worked in his Hawaiian office, everyone at NSA headquarters had already left for the day. His second advantage was that he had remote access to NSA headquarters servers through an outdated system called a thin client. His third advantage was that he himself was a system administrator, meaning he had a high security clearance, which gave him more access rights than regular employees. Using this, Snowden successfully copied over 2 million files without being noticed. After working in the Hawaii office for just 4 weeks, he decided to expose the NSA's secrets. He copied all the documents onto a USB drive, cleverly smuggled it past security, and took sick leave as an excuse. Then, he switched off his phone and flew straight from Hawaii to Hong Kong. When he didn't return to work for several days, and his phone remained off, the NSA grew suspicious and started searching for him. In Hong Kong, he met trusted journalists, handed over the documents, and the next day, these documents became global headlines. Snowden's leaks sparked a worldwide debate about the NSA's secret surveillance powers. He was charged with theft of government property, unauthorized access to national security systems, and leaking top-secret information. The US government demanded Hong Kong to extradite him, but Snowden had already planned his next move. He flew to Russia, where he was granted asylum and later, in September 2022, was given Russian citizenship by Vladimir Putin. Snowden later revealed how governments spy on their own citizens. He mentioned a tool called Nose Smurf, which allows security agencies to access a phone's microphone and listen to surrounding conversations without any restrictions. Some people see Edward Snowden as a traitor, while others consider him a hero for exposing the NSA's true face to the world. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. We hope you enjoyed this video from ASTV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and leave your valuable comments. Thank you for your love and support. See you in the next amazing video.